Hi, I'm Alicia Welcher, host of our Back to School Sew Along sponsored by Janome. I am here in my own sewing room to bring you another of my favorite features of this amazing Janome Continental M17. This time, I'm going to share with you the AcuSetter app. It is a fabulous embroidery placement app that will achieve perfect embroidery placement no matter how haphazardly I may have put my item into the hoop. So I'm going to use this to place the embroidery on my collars. So I have my hooped collar here. It is not hooped carefully. It is actually over to one side. It's a little bit crooked, but I'm not going to worry a bit about it because this app is going to place my embroidery perfectly on this collar. So let's go over to the machine and we will see how easy it is to use this particular app. Okay, here at the machine, I have already taken a couple of steps to save us some time. I have pulled up the design on the screen. I have it ready to stitch out. It does need to be placed though before we do that. Now I've also had the machine send the design to my device. That means that both my machine and the device are hooked up to the same Wi-Fi network so that they can talk to each other. The other thing that I've done is I have taken a picture of my hoop through the app, and that is what you see on my screen here. Now we need to match the size of the hoop in the photograph to the actual size of the hoop. And how we do that is by aligning these black lines. So there are 8 black lines that are on the hoop, and those are in the photograph. There are also 8 lines that are in these red dots that are on the screen. Now when I touch this one, you can see that there's a magnification here in the center. And I can take that line and I can move it down so that it is directly on top of the line that is in the hoop in the photograph. Okay, you'll do that with all 8. I had already done the others. So after that, we just hit next. Now this is going to bring up our design and a crosshair for the design. It is in the center of the hoop, which is where it was originally when I pulled it up. I can move this crosshair to be right on top of my crosshair using these arrows. So that one will move it left and right. This one over here will move it up and down. I can get it so that it's right in the center there. And then the bottom one here will rotate. So I can get it right exactly on top of my crosshair, okay? My drawn crosshair that is in my hoop. Now when you hit next, the crosshair goes away so that you can see the design and its placement on your item. And if you're good with where it's placed, then you'll send it back to the machine. So I'm good with that. I'm going to hit send. My sewing machine is connected. It is my Continental M17. We hit send, and then if you'll notice here, that design is no longer in the center of the hoop. It is now down a little bit and it's rotated a bit to match what I have on my screen. Now, how cool is that? It is so easy to achieve perfect placement and you don't have to hoop carefully anymore. That is a fabulous time saver. So join me next time as I go over another of my favorite features of this amazing Janome Continental M17.